Hello everybody and welcome back to Tina TV. So today I'm going to be telling you about raising mixed kids both in Uganda, Africa where I come from, and Italy, Milan where I live right now. Liam, do you want to say hi?
No.
Say ciao.
Ciao.
Okay, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go and have ice cream with Papa, okay? Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, go and have your ice cream. It's much easier to film without him, believe me. My kids are not that old, so I'm still learning about this parenting thing. But the interesting things I've found about raising mixed kids in particular, both here in Europe and in Africa. So I'll start with the stares and the questions, you know, the curious, odd questions that you get asked when you move around with mixed kids. First, people are gonna look at you like, and then they'll ask you,
are those your kids?
Yes, I've had people ask me that. You know why? Because of course I'm black and my skin tone is dark. And then my kids are fair skin, you know, you just saw Liam. And so they're usually curious, are they your kids? In Africa, in Uganda, they'll usually think you're a nanny to maybe some white kids or something if your kid's skin is really fair. And then here they'll think that, I don't know, maybe you adopted them. Even my husband, when he moves with our kids, he's been asked before,
Those are your kids, or where did you adopt them from?
and he's like, the hair. Now out here, they want to touch my son's hair everywhere we go because it's not silky like white people's hair, but then it's not really nappy like our African hair, so it's in between and it has that whole afro look. They call it a sponge when they touch it. They're usually curious about how you manage it, how you wash it, how often you wash it, and then they want to feel it, and it's just so funny. Back in Uganda, they usually expect mixed kids to have very nice, silky, soft hair. So if a mixed kid has, you know, hair that leans more to the African nappy kind, they'll be like, oh, their hair turned out more like the African hair. Another interesting fact is that out here, mixed kids are considered black. One drop rule, right? In Uganda, Africa, mixed kids are considered white. So you have people calling them names to mean white. And then out here, they'll most probably call your child, oh, the black boy. So that's another interesting fact. Back home, when you have a mixed child, people are usually very curious about the father. Like, are you together? I did make a video about marrying a white man in Africa. There are stereotypes that are attached to it. So when they see a white child and they don't see the father with the mother together, like physically there together, people are gonna give you this side eye of,
who's the father to that white child?
all in all, I think mixed children get a little more attention than children whose parents are from the same race. They kind of stand out, and both here in Europe and in Africa, for my case where my kids are half Ugandan, half Italian, so we have a challenge of letting them know that they're half this, half that, and making them understand it, and making them understand that you don't have to lean on one side because you're a mixed child. My children are still young, so I haven't yet tackled this topic of making them understand that they're mixed children, but parents of older mixed kids who ask these questions have told me it's quite something to deal with, you know. It's so funny because I remember when we were growing up, mixed kids got a sort of special attention in school. There's this rule we had where you had to keep your hair short, but mixed kids were allowed to keep their hair long, which is something silly, but those little things that make them stand out and make them seem different. It could be a cute thing sometimes because people find them really adorable because they get the best of both worlds, but it can also be a problem for them because they need to fit in. But where do they fit in? Which side do they fit in totally and completely, you know? So let me know if you're a parent to mixed kids. Let me know what your experiences have been, and if you are a mixed child, what has your experience been on both sides? What has your experience been? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just share everything down in the comment section and see you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe. Bye bye.